president of the Doctors Association, Okwesiyesui Uyelawa, said the issues of welfare, death in service, review of hazard and house allowances, minimum wage adjustment arrears, capturing the names of some of their members in the federal government regular payment platforms, among others, must be given attention before they would call off the strike. Responding to the statement by the Minister of Labour and Employment that 9.3 billion naira was released to pay the death in service insurance, Uyelawa stated that none of the striking doctors has been paid or contacted in that regard.
The part of our when we went to strike last year was that all health workers should at least have a health insurance. And after losing 19 members to COVID-19, they were supposed to benefit from a death in service insurance to the next of kin. As of yesterday, most of them are not even on the list. The Minister of Labour went on air and said that 9.3 billion naira was released for payment of the death in service insurance. But we are aware that none of our members have been contacted. We also have the minimum wage adjustment arrears that was signed by the Honorable President of Nigeria, His Excellency Muhammad Buhari. Up to now, nothing has been done about that.
Uyelawa lamented the shortage of doctors in Nigeria's health facilities, as most of them have traveled abroad to continue with their careers, adding that the few available should be adequately rewarded. The president of the doctors' body further stated that 8,905 members of the association have now been captured in Integrated Payroll Personal Information System (IPPIS), with 114 members having irregularity in their payment and are being owed for over 6 months.
Me and you know that of recent we have seen an exodus of doctors, nurses, pharmacists, therapists outside, and there have been a lot of brain drain that has been affecting Nigeria as a whole. And then the few ones that are available, and with the bottlenecks in trying to get waivers for doctors to be employed in the hospitals, and we know that for you to get the regular payments, you have to be enrolled and captured into the IP system. We have about 8,700 members that have not been captured. We have members in UCH, about 205 of them. They should be captured under the IP system, and their remunerations should be paid. If a worker has worked, he deserves to be paid his wages.
The Minister of Labour and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, had accused the association of not notifying the ministry before embarking on the strike, and that most of their demands were state government's responsibilities. Uyelawa, however, said the association gave the minister 4 weeks' notice before embarking on the strike, adding that all the issues raised are federal government responsibilities and not those of the states, as alleged by the federal government.
On the issues of the house officer, irregularities in payment of the house officer is federal, it's not state. On the circular sent by the head of service, move them from scheme of service, it's federal, it's not state. Members on gift mix, it's federal, not state. Recapturing them into IPs, it's federal, not state. Payment of the hazard allowance, it's federal, not state. Payment of the minimum wage arrears, it's federal, it's not state. Payment of the medical resident training fund, it's federal and not state. So it is obvious that maybe there's a miscommunication, or we are not directing the House and Nigerians well. On the 25th of June, we gave him a reminder that we have about 4 weeks to our strike action. So he's giving wrong information.
The federal government has sued the Doctors Association to the National Industrial Court for not declaring a labor dispute before going on strike. The case, which came up on Monday, August the 16th, was adjourned to September 15th, 2021. In Abuja, Chibueze Obi for Signature TV.